Missed out on breakfast? Fret not. It's never too late to grab a bite.
All right, here's a fun one to get you thinking today. Would you ever hire a stranger to go on holiday with you? Not a tour guide. I mean an actual travel buddy. Someone to take your photos, to share your meals with, and even scream with you on a roller coaster.
Yeah, that is an interesting thought because when I travel, and I travel alone sometimes, you sometimes need a pair, like a couple, to get things done. Like having a meal or reservations, like sometimes minimum 2 to eat at any place. So yeah, that's come in handy. And of course, I'm doing the photos and all that. And then you have an extra buddy of sorts who's local and knows the way around.
Yeah, so it's a real trend now, especially in Asia. Say hello to the rise of the travel buddy economy. It's part personal guide, part bestie for the day, all rolled into one. And if you're a solo traveler, this might be the thing that turns a lonely sightseeing trip into something a whole lot more memorable.
Yeah, nice.
Plus, this person is usually based at the place that you're visiting, so they have the inside scoop.
Yeah, and it helps to have a translator as well,
Yes.
since it's local. So getting you around the public transport systems, the real behind the scenes places you might not even know about. So I would get behind that.
Yeah, the trend is really taking off in China. People there are actually hiring local companions, folks who double as a guide and a friend to just keep them company. Like this one woman who traveled solo to Shanghai Disneyland and ended up hiring a Disneyland savvy buddy to help her skip queues and hit the best rides. This is what I want to do when I bring my kids. Her guide was a 21-year-old university student who's been freelancing as a Disneyland companion for 4 years, and he charges around 1,000 yuan a day. That's about almost 200 Singapore dollars, I believe, which for some people is more than what they earn at their full-time jobs.
So you could be like the local equivalent, like a Universal Studios buddy.
Yes, you can. Apparently, this guy is in such high demand, he had to hire an assistant to help manage his bookings.
Wow.
Another young woman brings clients around Shanghai. She helps with photography, takes pictures on the bund, and even has meals with them. She is the one who suggests where you should go to eat because it's the locals who know where, right? She says she learns a lot from chatting with clients. One worked in finance and gave her some investment tips. So it's like a two-way street, right?
I think there are a lot of tiers to what you're describing, right? So you've got the really entry-level ones who are just in it to learn English and get along and make new friends. And then you've got the seemingly professional ones who are in it for really running a business to stand out and then to almost make a new network of sorts for themselves.
Yeah, and I think there's also some in-betweens that see this as a viable career option because they're making more doing this than they are at their regular job. And I think as unemployment also kind of creeps up in China, this is something that people are turning to as a backup of sorts. And they have fun doing it, right? They get to explore their own city, they get to meet new people, and they get to make some money. Yeah, so according to projections, China's companion economy could hit 50 billion yuan by the end of 2025. There's even a new app now called Trip BFF. Okay, not specific to China. It's like a social network just for travelers.
Nice.
So you put in where you're going, your interests, like you like to shop, you like to look at museums, whatever you want. And then boom, potential travel buddies appear, and it's all about creating meaningful connections while you see the world.
Yeah, I think not just for solo travelers, but if you're in a group as well and you want to have a bigger group, just to go clubbing or whatnot, I think this could be handy.
Yeah. So, okay, let's bring this closer to home. If you were to be a travel buddy for someone visiting Singapore, where would you take them?
Wow. First thought is the heartlands, where you might not get the usual tour groups going. So behind the scenes, look into how people live their days every day. And then the supermarket to show them some of the stuff that's different culturally. And then maybe the wet markets as well to show them what's different in terms of how people go about their shopping. Where else? And then maybe progress towards the hawker centers. Perhaps usual spots in Chinatown. and Little India.
Okay.
How about you?
So would your headline be experience a day in the life of a Singaporean with Ryan Huang? Something like that?
That could be it.
Okay. Mine is a totally different vibe.
Was luxury travel?
No, I think if I were to join the app, I'd market myself as the Central Singapore tour girl.
What do you mean by central?
I think I'll be kind of boring. I'll take them to Botanic Gardens for like a walk. Then I'll go to Orchard Road. Maybe some
shopping.
Yeah. Well, no, just to show them, the main drag, and then maybe some afternoon tea at Raffles Hotel. Of course, I have to take them to MBS, right, for the views and for photo taking. And inside, there's like a sampan ride, right? Like you can ride in the thing. Maybe Newton for hawker food. Like I am very boring, but it's what I would like to do. That face, right?
Yeah, this is coming from someone who did not know that Raffles City was not in Raffles Place not too long ago.
I cannot believe that you're saying that on radio. Okay, Raffles City should be in Raffles Place, not City Hall, okay? We should have a vote on this. Anyway, yes, my version would not be a real cultural experience, but I think some people would like it.
Yeah,
and I'm sure there are others who would be able to take them through,
the nightlife, maybe?
Yeah, nightlife. That's definitely not something that I could do now. Or take them through the streets of Katong, the really cultural kind of experiences. But there's something for everybody. I think that's the idea of having a travel buddy and looking for someone that would do what you want to do, right?
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, so would you travel with a stranger if it meant a better trip? Or would you rather brave it solo? Let us know, 8855-0893.